In preparation for Dealership Life 2.0, I went out, I bought some new equipment. So what I'm recording on right now is a GoPro Hero 9. I've been using it for years. That's the one that's been tried and true. I've dropped it, it doesn't matter, it works great. But I decided to pick up a GoPro Hero 13. So now I have this. And you can see there's the one on the tripod right now. And the difference we're gonna check and see in a second is there a difference in quality between the two cameras? The other thing I bought is an Insta360 X4 360 degree camera, and I got the invisible stick that when you put this on, apparently you can walk around with this and record, and the selfie stick will disappear in post-production, I guess. Downloaded the software to the computer, don't know how to use it yet, but I'm gonna figure that out. And I actually also bought a computer. I bought a new iMac, which is gonna be here on Friday. Today's currently Wednesday. But first, let's go outside. Let's test the difference between these two cameras. All right, so this might be slightly awkward because I taped both cameras to a little box of touch-up paint. This way it helps me hold them side by side. So we can just, again, compare the differences between the GoPro Hero 9 and the GoPro Hero 13. Right now what we're doing is we're putting a sold sign in this GMC Savannah van. This was actually in our Little Falls location. I have a customer that was looking for a van and we didn't have one at the time. He also had to get a bunch of business paperwork together, like a New Jersey corp code and business documents and tax ID numbers and all that sort of stuff. Well, he has all that set up. He's ready to buy a van now. And we just so happen to have this one. It is a 2022, I believe. It has 21,600 miles on it. And I just have to set up the appointment for him to come take a look. Wow, look at the little camera in the mirror. It's been a while since I've seen one of those. One of the things I'm hoping is that this new GoPro Hero 13 is better in low light situations. So that's what this test will kind of show me, looking at them side by side. Also, I noticed the front little structure by the microphone on the 13 is different, and I'm wondering if that's going to help buffer the wind noise, because I put these little fuzzball things on the GoPro Hero 9 to help with the wind, but after a while, I think it actually muffles the audio. It doesn't sound that great. That's another thing I want to invest in. I want to get a some sort of microphone, like a Rode microphone or something like that, that I can wear. Now that would be more for when I'm doing product videos, not necessarily vlogs, because I can't, wear a microphone while I'm walking around selling cars. But when I do a product video, it'll be nice to have that perfect audio to go along with that video. This, again, just your typical cargo van. It does have, of course, heat and air. It's got a radio. It's got power windows, power locks, and power mirrors. No glass on the side here. If we go to the back here, you got your two barn doors that you open and just a wide open area to do whatever you may need to do. There is also a side entrance, which does have the glass in the window, which helps when you're doing lane changes and things like that. Give you a little bit more visibility. And then you'll see you have a nice sort of bulkhead here. This one is all bolted in, but they do have ones where this is actually a door where you can access and open to get into the cargo area. In this case, that is just a protection. I really should probably close this door first. I wonder how many times that happens to a van. This one provides the protection that if you have stuff in the van, you stop short, it's not gonna fly and hit the passenger cabin up here. It's gonna hit that and it's gonna stop it. This camera here right now you're looking at is the GoPro Hero 13. We have an appointment coming in around 4:15. The lead actually came in on one that was in the group. It's not physically here. However, I have this one, which is like a duplicate vehicle. If he doesn't like it in black, the Harvest Bronze is the color that he was looking at online. I could always grab it from the other store and bring it in. We're gonna pull this up front. We're gonna make sure we have it ready to go for our customer and let him drive it, let him see what it's all about, show him, price it up, see what he thinks, and maybe we'll have a car deal on this today. If we do, that would make it a 3-car day, because earlier today I sold a brand new Z71 Tahoe over the phone. We sold that van, and now this is our third opportunity to sell a Colorado pickup truck. The one thing I'm noticing with this GoPro Hero 13, I must have turned off the LED light on the front, so I can't tell if it's recording. and the back screen kind of times out. So when it times out, looking at the camera, there's no way to know. So I have to check the settings and see if I can turn that LED light back on. Yeah, it's definitely recording. But these are things you learn as you go. All right, ready to record. I literally haven't even used the camera yet, and I dropped it. The lens cover cracked, and it looks like actual lens cracked as well, which I'm gonna try to see if I can wipe off, but I am super upset right now. Moment of truth. Ooh. I'm registering for the same weight you have the hour now. So it's definitely cracked. A lot of the markings came off, but there's still a pretty sizable scuff on there. You really can't feel it that much. I wonder if it can be buffed off. Anyway, let me ask you a question. When you guys buy electronics, do you buy the coverage? Do you put the coverage on, you know, for damage and road hazard? Because this time I didn't, and I probably should have. All right, well, the goal was going to be to show you a Tahoe that I sold yesterday and kind of go over it and use this 360 camera to see exactly how it operates. But now all I'm really concerned about is, how does the 360 camera look, and can you see the small chips that are on the lens in the footage? So I'm just going to take a little walk. We're going to take some footage, and then I'll go through the software and see what angles I can pull and how much of the camera's 360 am I going to lose because of the chips that are now on the lens, because I dropped it before I even ever used it. So unfortunately, you can see in that footage that yes, the markings on the lens are showing up in the footage. I'm gonna do some research and see if there's a way to kind of buff the lens, maybe smooth that out a little bit more to make it a little non-noticeable. I can still pull a lot of the other angles, you just lose that one view when you're looking at that part of the lens. So whatever, it is what it is. In other news, my brand new iMac will be here today, so that's something to look forward to.
How exciting.
Yeah, it's like a total shift in emotions here, going from breaking a brand new camera to my brand new computer.
Don't break it.
Yeah.
You put it down, don't give it to him. He's been dropping electronics all morning.
Really?
Put it on the table.
I have a brand new camera, I dropped it.
I just transferred the service.
I said, watch me drop the computer.
No, don't drop it. No. Oh my God.
We don't trust him.
You guys gotta be...
All right, ladies and gents, we're gonna end this video here. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you very much for following me on my little creative path here in the preparation of Dealership Life 2.0. My customers are here signing the paperwork for the Blazer EV and the Silverado. This is husband and wife deal. The Tahoe is on the road burning gas. As you can see, there's a little bit of snow falling. Shouldn't amount to anything, but it is nice to see the first like snow of the season. And that's basically all we have for you today. So again, thank you for watching. And a special thank you to the 322 people that have subscribed in the last 7 days since the last upload. I truly appreciate all the subscribers, but I want to highlight those 322 because we are on the path to 100K by the end of 2025.